fantasy fight, Muhammad Ali versus Lennox Lewis. Great fight right there. Obviously, two of the all-time greatest heavyweight champions ever. Muhammad Ali, he ruled in the 60s and 70s. Lennox was in the 90s and the early 2000s. And generally speaking, when it comes to these type of matchups, top fighter versus top fighter, I tend to favor the newer fighter. I think over time, boxing and all sports, the techniques in these sports improve over time. And I think that athletes are bigger, stronger, and faster than they used to be. I think nutrition is a lot better. I think training is a lot better. So I understand the argument that it's not really fair to compare the older guys to the newer guys because they didn't have those same advantages and those same luxuries. But generally speaking, if we're just copying and pasting and putting them in the ring, not, giving Muhammad Ali all the same stuff and matching up with Lennox Lewis, I would favor Lennox Lewis. I think Ali has the big speed advantage over Lennox Lewis. Obviously, I think he has a big advantage in stamina, and I think his chin is a lot better. But, maybe his ring IQ. His ring IQ is higher also, I would say. But Lennox is he's much physically bigger. He's way physically stronger. Obviously a much bigger puncher. And he has enough of the high-level boxing skill where I think he would be able to win a lot of rounds versus Ali. I think that Kronk style that Emmanuel Stewart developed under Lennox, it's very effective at slowing these speedy, fast fighters down. And I think that Ali's speed would cause him problems, but I think Lennox would break him down, hit him with the jab, use different angles, lean on him, hold him, put his weight on him, because you see Ali in a lot of fights, he would do a lot of clinching, and I think versus Lennox, that would not go down because Lennox is just so much physically stronger than him. I think that Ali would put up a great fight, but I got Lennox Lewis winning in a 7-5 type fight. I think that, it's a little unfair because Lennox got to look at Ali and look at all the old fighters and study them. And him and his team could, say, this is what you do, this is what you don't do. And I think he uses a lot of angles and a lot of, variety in his offense. I do think Ali will be able to hit him with jabs and do damage. I don't know if Ali could, ever seriously hurt him. I know Lennox didn't have the greatest chin, and people bring up his knockout losses versus Oliver McCall and Hasim Rahman, but those guys were much bigger punchers than Ali. And to me, the one versus McCall, he got up, the ref stopped it. Okay, controversial stoppage. Usually they let the champion kind of go out more, so whatever. But the one versus Hasim Rahman, if you watch that fight, Lennox Lewis is just fighting like a complete idiot. And he thought he was Muhammad Ali because that fight was in, Africa. So he thought he was Ali with Thrilla Manila. Like he thought he was, Rumble in Jungle. He thought he was like in Africa. He was dancing, doing all this nonsense, bouncing off the ropes. So yeah, he was basically like a heavy bag. Hasim Rahman just landed that big shot and ended him. But generally speaking, I think Lennox Lewis's chin being bad is a little bit overrated. I think it's a little bit overblown. I think he probably had like a 7 out of 10 chin. Not great, but not terrible. Definitely not glass the way they perceive him. I mean, this guy took big punches from Holyfield, Tua, Vitaly Klitschko, Shannon Briggs, Mercer. Like he was like, it's not like he was glass. So I don't buy into that. I think it'll be a great fight, but I got Lennox Lewis winning. Please let me know what you think and check out my other fantasy fight videos. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.